They took him out. They took him right out of the job because they realized a few months, a year after that, after he came in, that he was not up to the job. He was a failure. He was incapable of doing the job. So brothers and sisters, they put him in the Ministry of Home Affairs, National Security. During which time, the crime became worse than they had ever believed it could become when they were criticizing the St. Lucia Labour Party about crime. During his time. And now you cannot hear Guy Mai's mouth. Because King has taken that ministry from him. They didn't take the name of the ministry from him, but King told him, shut up, we don't want you to hear you anymore. I will do the work along with Francois, the police chief. So you are paying Guy Myers today to do nothing but to campaign in this constituency in the middle of the day. He's a lucky man, brothers and sisters. He's not like Philip Pierre, who has to go and find work to do every day to keep himself and his family. He's getting a salary for doing nothing. And the sooner you put him out of that happy state, the better. And we have to explain these things to the people. That Guy Myers, even as Minister of Home Affairs and National Security, is no longer in charge of anything to do with security, the police force, or anything.
The Dyer building. This is a crime against the people of St. Lucia. That Dyer building deal is a crime against the people of St. Lucia, and the perpetrators of this crime must pay for it. They must pay for it. There are so many crimes that these men have committed against your tax money. Against your tax money. Right now, they have money all over the place spreading. But you see all the T canals, all the footpaths, all the giving you little cash in your hand and everything. Take it. No, point. It is yours. I heard someone here say, don't take it. No, but take it. It is yours. It is your money. Take it. And put them out. Because that's what they deserve. It is a shame to see this proud country in 2006, before the Labour Party left office. St. Lucia was a proud country. Nous c'était un pays qui était nous gagné, nous avons levé tête, nous poussé nous aller, c'est les autres pays. Après ça là, nous.
Pierre, you have a genuine representative who pushed your case for a multi-purpose court very hard indeed. And what did the UWP government do after the elections? They stopped the court. And now they want to come and tell you that they'll build you a half court. Ask them, where is your full court, brothers and sisters? The UWP government is not serious about sports. So don't let anyone fool you on this. And if you don't believe me, let us examine the record of the United Workers' Party on sports. As soon as they came in, they stopped the FIFA goal project at Union. Where is that project today? As soon as they came in, they stopped the Bas Lagras playing field. Brother Alva, where is that project today? As soon as they came in, they stopped the George Charles playing field at Goodlands. As soon as they came in, they stopped the changing rooms at Balata, at Jacmel, at Grand Riviere Dennery, at Auger, and at Corin. And as soon as they came in, brothers and sisters, they stopped offices for national sporting associations at the Mindo Phillip Park, at the VG Sports Complex, and other areas. And as soon as they came in, they also tried to stop the Soufre Mini Stadium. And they took the lights which were meant for the Soufre Mini Stadium and they sent those lights to Grosile. They also took the lights which were meant for the Philip Massner grounds in Beaufort and they sent those lights to La Guerre. Now, brothers and sisters, you must understand the politics of this. They took top quality lights where you could have put them at a facility where you could have had top class matches, you had spectator seating, you had changing rooms, etc. And they put those lights at facilities where you do not have those types of facilities. So that, for example, you were unable to have the Calypso semi-finals at the Philip Masley ground in Viewfort because there were no lights. Brothers and sisters, that is the type of victimization and vindictiveness which takes place in the United Workers' Party.
Listen to me. If the Flabo had taken $500 and given it to 400 parents from Castries, let's just take Castries, and given it to them to buy books for their children, over 5 years, they would have to spend only $12 million out of that $85 million. Have you heard them giving books to any 100 children at Pavee? Have you heard them giving school books to 200 parents from Castries? No. My sisters and brothers, if the UWP cared about you, they could have easily taken $500 and given to 1,000 people from Castries, because we are in Castries, to help them with medication, Pugay Med, and that would only come to $500,000. Have you heard the Flabo giving any money to people to go and buy medication? They don't care about you, my sisters and my brothers. Pierre and the St. Lucia Labour Party ensured that everybody with diabetes and high blood pressure got free medication from the government of St. Lucia. That is the kind of man that Philippe J. Pierre is. Instead, what did they do? They took millions of dollars and bought a vieille building na Bois d'Orange, côté Wat Kawete, côté Maïkwe Dingue, Capone, tout kalte bagay. And instead of helping the people, instead of helping the parents, they are helping the friends.
You remember when he was the minister responsible for trade, industry and commerce? We enjoyed reasonable food and fuel prices in this country. When he was the minister for tourism, he attracted billions of dollars worth of investment. And this is why we were able as a government to reduce unemployment from 23% to 13.6% by the time we left. My brothers and my sisters, Philippe J. Pierre did not accomplish this by printing comic books, you know. He did not achieve that by printing exercise books, you know.
Thank you very much, Madam Chairperson, my colleague, Sister Melissa Rambali. My brothers and sisters, I'm not feeling too well tonight, so excuse me if I am not at my best. First of all, let me thank my colleagues from the South, Brother Musa, Brother Ferguson John, and Comrade Alva Baptiste, the General from Labrie, for coming to Castries. We know the way the government of the United Workers' Party, the way they've left the roads in St. Lucia. You never know what will happen if a little bit of rainfall.
A proper court was approved. Mangal told you so. But Mangal, give me the document again, please. So when they come and they lie for you, even though they have hair or not, they're liars. When they come and they lie for you and tell you no court was going to
at Rodney Bay. You don't have no swimming pool in hotel to go and play. You can't play golf. It's on the road that you all play. So my brothers and my sisters, the government of the Labour Party, after research and research and research, we found an area that was a little challenging. Of course it was a little challenging. But we said that the young people of Pavee deserve it. We said that they deserved it. So we allocated, and Mangal told you, $540,000 to build a proper court for the young people of Pavee. When they came, you know what Maya said? He said it was too expensive. That's what he said. You heard him. They came and they stopped it. They said it was too expensive. But it's not too expensive to spend $100 million on an old building in... It is not too expensive to spend $100 million on an old building in Badawanj. It's not too expensive. $100 million. It's not too expensive. But $540,000 for the young people of Pavee was too expensive. They spent $144,000 a month to pay rent for Rufus Bruce Glenn Tucker Busquet. $144,000 a month to the Busquet office. But $540,000 for the young people of Pavee is too much money. So they stopped the court. They stopped it. And now, because elections are near, the hypocrites and the bluffers will tell you they're building a road, and in the road they'll put a court. You deserve better, my brother. Every time they speak to you, they want to fool you. That is why they believe they can fool you by putting a half court in Pavee. That's to fool you, because they know very well that's not good for you. They know very well we had a facility with seats, with lights, with changing rooms. That's what we would have built for you. That's what it would feel. That's what you deserve. So my sisters and my brothers, the time is nigh. I really want to thank you. We have to talk to you a lot more. We have a lot more to tell you. But remember, you're not voting for Philip J. Pierre, or you're voting for Kenny Anthony, or you're voting for you ballers. And let me tell you a little secret. You see they say that King strong, 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 strong. Let me tell you a little secret. You see this young man there, you ballless Raymond. When the votes are counted, there are going to be a lot of surprises. Because you ballless Raymond is going to win the Cashews North seat. He's going to win the Cashews North seat, my brothers and my sisters. So, I want to say to you, you're not voting for me. I am just the person who you're going to elect to help you to improve your life. You're voting for the universal health care. You're voting for universal secondary education. You're voting so when you get sick, instead you have to go and beg a minister again, beg. You're going to have universal health care so you can get your health costs after you've made a little contribution. You're voting for employment. You're voting to restore the good name of St. Lucia. You're voting for pride and dignity. You're voting for your manhood and your womanhood. You're voting for your future. You're voting for your children. You're voting to make St. Lucia better. You're voting to give yourself a future where you're going to be a proud St. Lucian. You're voting for an island where people can say, this is my island. I'm a St. Lucian. I'm a proud St. Lucian. That's what you're voting for. Kenny Anthony, Alva Baptiste, and Philip J. Pierre are just the vehicles by which you will achieve that. So think about yourself. Don't let anybody fool you. Don't let anybody use you. Don't let anybody abuse you. Don't let anybody believe they can fool you with a few dollars. Don't let anybody do that. Stand up. Think like a man and woman. Vote for the St. Lucia Labour Party and return me to the Parliament so I can continue the work that I started. I thank you very much, my brothers and sisters. Thanks for coming, and have yourself a good night.